My router just had a bit of a moment. Had to do a quick reset on it. I'm going to get this shared around again real quick while we drop into the session. Stupid stream. This is now the one. No, it's not. It's still the last one. And named Fox. Right, this is the actual second attempt. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I am in Fuxtain again. And there we go. Good luck, you both. Why can't it send this time? It has sent, that's fine. Good. We're on it. We won't send that one. Send this one. Maxwinenweed. Send. Copy to copy. Right, Max did get his settings set up. Get this fully shared around this time before my internet does it again. Pros. This app's so slow. But yeah, in a couple of moments' time, we'll be underway. I know both the guys were just about ready before my router had its moment. So we'll let Fuxtain and Maxwinenweed do their thing. I'm going to get the stream up on my phone so I can converse. Hello, Alex, my man. And this, before you ask, is to decide your opponent for the next round. This is who you will be up against next, the winner of this 1v1. Have a quick little glance at the map. I've seen Max somewhere up north. Pop up, have a little look. Max just waiting on as well. Right. Just having a little wander around. There's that. Done. Everything's sorted. Good to go is on the guys. Has got the right name on it. Max. Yep. Good. That's all good. Thank you for fixing your settings as well, Max, my man. Not very quickly, just while this is loading, or they're settling in, it's going to quickly pop into the party. Do believe it clears the party audio up a top. Cool. So yeah, we're just waiting on Fux. Maybe did just have to pop off to the toilet. So you don't see Fux on the map anymore, which maybe does suggest he's slipped in to the playlist. And there we go, Max with that invite, and it looks like racing is going to be beginning in the next moment or two. Thank you to both of the guys for the understanding on the technical difficulties there. Hugely appreciate that. And a big hello to everybody. As I did say, I don't think I properly introduced this one, having introduced it a couple of minutes before, but this is Fuxtain versus Maxwinenweed. This is the second round of the losers bracket, so they are both on their final life, and whoever wins does go up against the guy that we've had a pop-up in chat so far, the Heredia God. Or Alex Heredia. Whew. I am a little nervous. Is that once it gets down to these last live situations, my palms just sweat no end, my brow dripping with it a touch too. I'm not sure how the guys' nerves will go, but hopefully they'll settle in nicely. Keep it all up in the air and be good to go. What we want to see. Why is it lagging? Hopefully it's not lagging too hard. Is the stream lagging for whoever's watching? Is that white spinny circle still just going? Or have I lagged out again? And they are launching. It does seem as though it's just my phone. It does appear to have been a bit slower the past couple of days. Not 100% sure what's going on with that. Yeah. Sorry about that, Fux. My stream was just acting up a touch there. Hello, everybody. Maybe, did I share the wrong one? Surely I didn't. I think I shared. Let me just double check this, ladies and gentlemen. The guys are off. I will be paying enough attention. We are sat with Max floating above the seat. The track pops in. Let me just check this. Make sure it is a different link sent into the chat, and we should be fine. Well, it was a good start. Max early onto the curbs, clicking them early revs. Nice, tidy bit. Max just into the barrier. We will early swap across. Allow Max just that little moment to settle in. Clean cut, corrective. A barrel roll in the air. Nice and quickly. Gets himself away nice and tidy. Skips the ramp. Gets himself down the track nice and smooth. The Pageo QRIE, I'm good. So it's just a bit of a spaff moment on my end. Like it again. Live chat. Let me know when to start. They are off. We are away. Fucks with a lovely line through the tube, gets down and out of the tube straight as you like, clips 2 wheels over the curb, starts pulling up that right wall of the tube. See Max levelled out behind him. Fucks nice and aggressive, pulls back down and gets down before the edge of the yellow. Fucks, knowing he's got the lead, able to take it just that little bit safer, avoids the wall ride. Got Max through the corner 2 behind. Nice over the jump. Takes it good and clean. Have a look at what the times are in a minute. Across the line, we see a 1:58.986, 2:04.3, so just under the 6 seconds between. We see Fuchs continues to play it safe, may allow Max that chance to catch and close the gap. Fortunately unable to spin the camera around enough to catch it, but we did see Max about to land on the platform. Through that tight chicane, the barriers that can wreak absolute havoc. If you get hung up in any of them, you lose a lot of time, because it is a fast corner section, back up to speed very quickly. As you clip the curbs, after the banked surface does lose the grip. Comes on through. My PC back up, it crashed as well with the router going down. Stuff doesn't like you losing internet connectivity these days. Nice, into the corner again, good braking point, gets himself through and round. We've seen Max heading into it before as well. Very high up from Fuchs. That is going to see Max closing that gap up. We are going to swap back to Max. Heads into the tube, up to speed, nice and tidy. Don't go for the curbs here, Max. It's not worth it. The gap has closed significantly. See, Fuxtain did just edge off the top of the jump. It's a high barrel roll, but he just took off a bit of the height. You can see the gap down to just over a second, I think, maybe 2. 1:58.9, Max down to the 1:59.7. Nice and tidy, clipping the curbs, tidy as you like. Max plays it safe, took the risk early on, and Fuxtain takes a slight bit of an advantage there. It's not too much of a time game though, the race is not over. If we see a similar mistake from Fuxtain, it does go Max's way. Nice tilt of the car. We are going to very quickly bring up the track list so I can make that known to you all. Max does just hit that spinner prop. Really unfortunate stuff. Fuchs has been nice and clean, made it through the tube, gets out of the exit tidy. Max's picks are big drop, dual, city air and lift off. Fuxtain's picks are Trench 2, Canyon Crossing, Green Machine and Wall Climb. And Fuchs, clean cut again. It looked like he did just take the jump, just edging a bit of flare out of the tilt. That does see it go 1-0 Fuchs's way. his first track. Little mistake from both, but that little extra bit there from Max did see Fux able to comfortably take the win on this occasion, in this race. Playlist mixed up the play. It can do. It can be a bug. Or unless you've got shuffle playlist on. The liftoff is next. But yeah, it's a known bug. The playlist can sometimes get shuffled about by Rockstar. The only way to get past the bug that I know of is to delete the playlist and remake it, and it will allow you to reattempt to put the tracks in the order you actually want. Otherwise, it will just keep jiggling it about every time you try to reorder in this PL. No bad on your side on this one, Fux, I don't believe. Liftoff is the choice that's up next, so whatever we see from here, it did start off one of your own, one of Max's. As you did post the order in the chat, we'll have a quick little look at that and we'll see what it has done to it. I believe was a Max pick first. Canyon Crossing, Liftoff, Trench 2, Dual, Wall Climb, yeah, Green Machine, Big Drop. Okay, we do appear to be good for now. It's going the way the guys want. Engines bursting into life. Right. Max got a bit close to the barrier, just edged by the ramp. A barrel roll, not playing nice. Catches the booster at an awkward angle. Really unfortunate start from Max there. Does see Fuxtain with a strong lead on one of Max's home track. Good brake boosting from Fuxtain. Yep, this is a tournament pulse pain. We're in, this is round 2 of the losers bracket. It's at a couple of different points, but sign up for this one has closed, but there will be others opening them up. We do have a world championship coming up as well, and sign up closes in about 8 days for that, so I can put you in the chat for that if you're interested, my man. Nice loop skip there by Fuxtain, got nice and close to the edge of that loop. But yeah, this is a standard 1v1 style tournament, just with the added double elimination style, so each competitor gets 2 lives. These two have lost their first and now trying to hold on to that second life to stay into the competition. It's the point as things get down. Sweet, I'll put you in that chat after this. And practices should be getting a little bit heavier for that this week and onwards. Still about a week, 2 weeks away at least. Nice, through the tube. Edges out of tube nicely, just avoids the ramp. Goes for the brake boost. We hear the squeal, but we did not see the tyre mark. See the gap is quite large. Max heading through the tube. Fuxtain heads up the hill. I believe Max about to head to the right and up that straight. As Fux completes, just coming around the hairpin. Max is down the hill. Fux could be on for a decent time. It's looked nice and tidy. Hello, Alex. Apologies for that little technical hiccup in the last stream. I hope you're doing well, fella. Yep, the score is 1-0 to Fuxtain. He's about to take 2-0 lead. He's just feathering his throttle, and this will be deciding your next opponent, Alex, yourself as well. So you're going to be wanting to keep your eyes on this. Yeah, I'm doing smashing, thank you very much, my dude. Now, I know Jack is streaming as well, so do feel free to pop in and out, head on over, pop back, watch this later. You know the score. It's all chill around here. In fact, I might be able to do this now. The app working a bit better again. Of course. Let's find the Stunt Championship chart. There we go. No, the competition for this is really hot. You know, we did see Nacho enter earlier. We've got the likes of Esco, Jack, and such participating. Myself, and then a lot of the Australian guys that we don't usually get to race with as often. Fuxtain. There you go, fella. Should have added you in there. Down to participate. That's my job done there. We've got 20 seconds on the clock. It is 2-0 in Fuxtain's advantage. To Fuxtain is better grammar. And we're heading into trench 2. It's on 4 laps. Not something you see too often, but happy to go with it. Gives the boys a little chance to catch up from a little mistake, and I always let the guys go with the way they're comfortable. Over the curbs. Fux is just edging away. Max's car wrapped like the lovely presence it is over the curbs. Nice and tidy though by Max, limiting that damage through the cut, back end, barely missing the track. Oh, little bit rough through the gap, really unfortunate. It looked good and clean. We'll stick with Max through the back end of this lap. And then we'll go apply some of that pressure to Fuxtain. Good and clean through that section. Clipped the curbs and nice and aggressive. Clips the apex there as well. It's tidy. Dab of the brakes. Pulls sharp to the right. Gets himself the right way round for the corner. Over the curbs. Nice and smooth. Back and forth. We will swap on over and then we're going to check them times out for first lap. 1:02.894 from Fuxtain. Just under 4 seconds between two. Lovely low exit from the tube. Got traction nice and early and through that gap. Nice and clean. Barely brushing the wall. Zoned out is a license plate. Nice and tidy lines, gets that back tyre to touch down so we can start to pull the cart round as quick as possible, seeing the sign move. Heavy dab of the brakes, pulls across for the apex. Feathering the throttle to reduce that tyre squeal, pulls himself across. We may see some good improvement here. Chases the brake boost, don't think he caught it, but 58.526 from Fuxtain. Really nice under the pressure, holds the lead, chasing the brake boost, catches the second. Nice and smooth. I think just got a little touch too much air. Gets the cut clean again. Little bumping off the pass through the narrow, but it's clean. You can see Max as well got down to a 59.926, really respectable time. Again, anything under that minute time, you are then looking, I'd even go as far to say that minute 2, you're looking respectable and good. And then the lower and lower you get, that is just better and better. Over the curbs as he comes through the final corner on this third lap. 58.526 does stay the best lap from Fux. That big slide may stop any further improvement as well. Max as well, unable to improve that second lap for him. Pushing nice and hard into the tube. Again, gets the exit a little bit more aggressive this time. Pointed the nose down a bit too aggressive. Pulled round the corner. See that ever so light bricking of the car. Hey Gucci, my man, I'm doing very well, thank you. And it has been a pleasure seeing you back on the track, sir. It's been a little while. I know you're having a bit of difficulties with your internet. I'm glad to see that it seems to have sorted itself out and you've got things fixed up, looking sharp. That is Fuxtain across the line, and that does take it to 3-0. Really applying the pressure to Max, cranking the arm. It is a 3-0 Nacho in Fuxtain's favour. And hello, my dude. I do hope you're doing very well, my man. Are you enjoying Jack's playlist? I did hear mention that you'd got yourself snuck in. Was filling very quickly when my internet had a little hissy fit before. 58.526 is the best lap. 59.862 from Max. And I will just get it written down in the chat as well, just in case there's anybody coming in a little bit late. Or any translation issues. We are, it looks like, wall climbing. Now, the next match that I have had confirmed in is Marine Jack versus Keen. And that will be taking place next Tuesday at 7 PM. Now, that isn't to say there's nothing else happening in between, that's just the next 1v1 confirmed in so far. We do also have the French Cup hosted by Barbacks on Saturday. I do need to double check the time for that. I'll get that all looked at before the end of the stream. Passing the information on, Max does well to avoid the barrier there, got really close. Wait, what, Alex? Ooh, Maxwinenweed. Looked like he just caught the edge of the tube, had a bit of an issue. Yep, so there we go. Alex is looking to potentially booking with the winner of this match for this coming Sunday. So that will be the next match. And hello, my man, T. Landry. Always nice to see you popping into chat, fella. Just in case anybody missed that information, that is Marine Jack versus Keno, 7 PM next Tuesday for their semi-final of the winners bracket match. But remember, anybody from the losers bracket can get back to the top. They will just need to beat the winner of the winners bracket twice to take that life they held on to off them. So that's what gives it the edge. The winner holds on to that extra life for the final. And there is £50 total up for grabs between the top three. 25, 15 and £10. I believe it is a similar sort of deal going on in the Barbacks Cup as well. Fuxtain, nice and tidy. First lap, got himself around with a cleanish 2:19.006. Just that little bit kinky, Fuxtain, are you? Just a little bit of a deviant. You like it dirty between the sheets? Through the tube line. The tube not kind on this occasion. The cut on the left side of the tube does appear to be slightly more difficult. Max now coming in hot behind. Pulls up for the cut himself, gets it clean. Fuxtain respawns behind. Can sometimes take that extra bit of time if a player is approaching that checkpoint you're about to respawn into. And yep, Josh has been putting in a good performance. Or Fux, as a lot of us know him, is 3-0 up. But Max now with the lead. Had to jinx him. And that did shred that 11-second lead, but that was a very long respawn for Fuxtain. And as I say, it is a known bug that as a player is approaching or passing through the checkpoint you're about to respawn in, it can delay it ever so slightly. Lovely smooth lines from Max. Into the tube, pulls through the loop, just and pulls around the tube wall. Nice and tidy, maybe just needs to get a touch higher up on that wall. Getting at the boost off the line, it seems to be where it's at. Heavy on the brakes as he comes through the corner, back on the throttle, slight feathering just to power the car around. Tidy across the line. Down to the 2:16.382, big improvement there, taking nearly 15 seconds off his initial first lap time. Fuxtain isn't going to improve, but has somewhat limited the damage, got himself back up to speed. Will sit with Max just through that corner, just made sure. Got through clean, we're going to swap over. Fuxtain made it round, nice and tidy too. Over the curbs, fully and tidy. Had to feather heavily to make it round there. Nicely played, Fux. Got tight to that gap in the barrier. That could have done some heavy damage. Spied it early, corrected the trajectory of the car. Drops down and through tube loops. You can see Max already completed the hairpin there ahead. Oh, Fux did go for it. He just adjusted a little bit too heavily, pulled back a touch too early to go for that ramp skip. have to applaud the effort though, ladies and gentlemen. It is always good to see people going for the cuts in these situations, and fuck, I wasn't moving off you necessarily because you'd made the mistake, just more to let you just settle back into it and let Max absorb a bit of that pressure again. Handling it really nice, held the lead nice and clean since the long respawn that held Fuxtain back, clings to the roof of the tube, nice and tidy. Yep, I am looking, Gucci, potentially at a 3v3 over Christmas. I'm also going to be talking to Don about a multiple crew event featuring ourselves in pros, Goat, Ride, Nova, maybe U8RC as well. So we'll maybe get the lobbies arranged for different periods so I can commentate on a bit of that. And also, so there's the 3v3, that is the different style tournament. And then I'm also potentially looking at, for early next year, Fux goes off the track. He maybe thought he could drive around there. But I will be maybe, for like early next year, for January, February, we could maybe look at a league style sort of competition. And it could be the 2 seasons would be January and February to test it. Have, like, I'm not sure how many divisions, playlists, but it'd be like the top guys, that would be the captains for the 3v3 and such, people that have qualified for quarterfinals and such in 1v1s. They'd be in that top bracket. And then below that and below that sort of thing for lobby B and C. But then the point of it is the people that finish bottom of a couple of playlists over the month and don't end up racking up enough points, etc., would end up getting demoted, and there'd be promotion and relegation, etc., etc. So it gives everybody something to work towards while they're hopefully racing with people of their own skill level, if that makes any sense. But I need to work out all of that sort of stuff. But I do quite like the idea of a league style format stunt racing competition. I just need to work out the formatting. And just that little light bit of balancing. But the 3v3, so the captains will be people that have qualified for quarterfinals and onwards in competitions. I'll be approaching them towards the end of the month, asking them to put their teams together, and then we'll get that going once we've got enough of them done. Anybody else would also be willing to put their own teams together, but they would not be able to grab 2 captains, say, and go with that as an option. Fuxtain going with the opposite way. We see him do it a lot. And hello, my man, Ventura! Out of the wall ride, clean as you like. See, Max must have caught it too, not having lost too much time as Fux heads across to the correct side of the track, just cutting the ramp and some of that airtime, extending his lead ever so lightly. Potentially during just like the back end of it, cause I'm looking to have it over Christmassy sort of time while a lot of us have some time, and the matches could maybe happen at different times. But by this time next month, this competition should be all but wrapped up. So it might make sense just to hold it back until that Christmassy holiday period. And hello, Drip and Unholy, my guys. Hope you're all doing very well. Fuxtain clean over the jump through the hairpin, got himself down to the track nice and tidy. We are going to head on. It allows you to cut the jump. So if you go that way, you can still catch the wall ride. It's exactly the same speed up to there, but then it's cutting across and just cutting off the edge of the jump. Hello, Marie. Yeah, my man. So yeah, Fuxtain cuts off the edge of the ramp and flings back across to the right. Takes off the top height of the jump. Max nice and tidy, pushing the car really wide to the edge of the track and held that really well. Nicely done, Max, giving us a little bit of a show. I'm doing very well, thank you, my man. Yeah, that was some nice extra style points from Max. Did have to heavily feather the throttle to control it, and controlled it nicely, if I do say so myself. Lovely pap of the horn from Max. We are after the wall ride area, or maybe just after the completion of the lap. The 28.112 to the 31.143 as Max pulls sharp around the corner. You can hear that heavy squeal of the tyres as they grab hold of the traction. The car looked like it tries to brick him at the bottom of the hill. Takes the corner clean as you like. Very little drama there from Max. Handles the speed tidy. Now, I've not seen any errors. Fux did come down to the 27.656. Max as well comes down to the 29.129. It is great to see both drivers getting underneath that 30-second mark. Pop back over to Fux after he completes his cut there. He's just edged off the jump. He's back on track, and that is correct. Is a 3-1 to Fux, and he's got a pretty strong lead. Got close to the gap in the barrier there, lined that up almost perfectly. Comes through and over the curb again, clipping nicely. Gets a big tyre squeal to suggest he went for some of the brake boost. Not catching it all. Correct decision there, folks. You've got the lead. You don't need to take the big risk here. What you need to do is confirm that playlist draw. Give yourself 3 chances here at a playlist victory to carry yourself forward to Mr. Heredia. Leighton with, can I hack Max's account for his level? We'd still know who you were, Drippy boy. But like I say, it is a fantastic stuff to see both of the guys getting underneath that 30-second mark, underneath these pressured circumstances. That is a 4-1 in Fuxtain's favour. And he's now got 3 chances to confirm the playlist out. I believe we have a big drop. Lift. No, we've had lift off. Citier. Green machine. Left. Okay, and technically, Leighton, that's only one of the Heredia boys. It's the Heredia God. No, but there's a couple of you that are brothers. There's 2 or 3 of you, isn't there, Alex, that are brothers that you played together quite a bit when you first started streaming. If I'm right. Yeah, but it was to do with your family, and you used to play with your brothers, right? I'm sure it is. Fuck's gonna hit an 08. Oh, that'd be very tasty, Gucci. Yeah, I'm correct. Nice. yeah, you used to play with your bros. Seen some of it, and then you'd do a bit of racing on your own. And oh, I'm so sorry. My favourite moment in GTA history still. It's a shame I didn't see that live. I wasn't as involved back then. Nice and tidy. Fuxtain edges into the lead, catching a tasty curb. Max, though, good speed over the edge of the jump. Good braking point. Pulls himself through the corner with a lot of pace there. Both of them caught the brake boost or heavy effect of it and caught good speed and acceleration. A slightly better tube entry line from Fux. Just sees him edge into the lead, and it's a lovely low cut from Fuxtain. He's just undercut Max there. Gains that half a second maybe lead. Heavy on the brakes, comes back through. A couple of taps off the horn as he gets the car away from the barrier. Getting the nose pointed down, applying the throttle to keep the engine rev going in the air. Max really aggressive on the curbs. Good speed. Has closed up the gap somewhat. Very tidy around the corners. You can see that from Max. Very good application of the power. And just to put it into a light touch bit of context, Max maybe around my age, maybe a touch older, maybe a touch younger, has his wife at home, so isn't quite as young as the majority of the community, but you can see age, it doesn't really stop. It maybe just makes us a little bit less risky with some of the cuts. Max comes on in carrying really nice speed out of the tube. You can see Fuxtain heavily feathered the throttle. Max though gets away with no bricking. Max is smoking weed. That's me, I'm smoking weed while watching him. Max maybe having a bit of wine and weed. I'm quite old. I'm certainly old compared to you, Leighton. I'm like 20 years your fucking senior, lad. I'm literally old enough to be your papa. Oh, Max, and that is sort of what I was inclinating at, is that little touch of age affects our reflexes just a little bit more. Occasionally we become a little touch heavy-thumbed and end up making a couple more mistakes than we used to in our youth. But Max is a racer, like I say, could be a bit older, could be a bit younger than myself, not 100% sure. He's exceptionally polite to talk to, very nice guy, very welcoming. Oh, Fuxtain seems to get some weird bricking there. Maybe got a bit lucky on the curbs. Comes through the cut. Through nice and tidy over the curbs. Right, Fox 39, all the way allow official. We are Fox. Hello Mobbing 2. Hello Sweaty Gamers, how's everybody's thumbs today? Fuxtain does have the lead overall. Looks like he is about to confirm out the playlist at 5-1. Oh no, there is another lap. I thought that was the second lap for some reason. The third lap. 2:17.638, and apologies for that. But Fux does have the lead here. He's got the 4-1 lead in the playlist. Just needs to hold his nerve, grab hold of the horns of the bull, so to speak. The winner will have Alex Heredia. So Heredia having a goal. Fux plays that tight, got a little bit lucky not to get hung up in the roof any more than that, and as much as it's damaged his time, he does still hold the lead. You can see Max coming through the loop behind, and Fux fully back up to speed and exiting the tube. Max goes through his loop transition. Like, Fux got a touch of a brake boost there as the car bucked up. Maybe it was just the tyre squealing. It came back into contact lightly with the ground, clipping the curb, nice and aggressive. That's where we did see that touch of a brick from Fux, suggesting he did maybe run that touch too wide. Pulls through the corner, feathers the throttle till just past the halfway point, then slams back on the gas. Tidy through the stop strips. Hello, Bala, my man. But no, Alex, I'd mentioned it yesterday, but no, you did do very well. I know you are one of the youngest racers in the community, and you did a good job the other night in the crew battle. A couple of people still getting themselves back up to pace. I know Sick looking to get back into it, Mobbing and that having had a touch more time off and away from the game. And you did put in some good work for sure. Fux does respawn. It wasn't letting me swap off. But Olive Goat, you have to say, did do really well, beating Nova. Nova are no slouches themselves. And they had 2 or 3 of their own racers above the 150 mark, so it was some battle. And I know the scores with 2 races left were 770 to 750 or something like that. There was only just over 20 points between the 2 teams with 2 races left, and you pulled out a little bit more of an advantage, taking it to 80. Fox, I'm well excited for next year. What are you up to next year, my man? Let us know in the chat. And I said he was one of the youngest as well, Leighton. Didn't say he was the youngest. And I'm pretty sure we do have younger. I believe Bambi's brother Monster may edge you out on the youth age side. Nice, you're doing the World Championships. Is that in karting? Not in karting, in what? Yes. No. Yes, no. We're on to Big Drop, that's for sure. This is Maxwinenweed's track. That is another thing I can 100% guarantee you. I've not been able to decipher yet. But he's not younger than you. I think he might be 11. Because me and Jack were a little bit nervous about having him in the chat. We asked his brother Bambi to keep his eye on it, and that if he was alright with it, and his parents were. He's 11 or 12. But yeah, so that is Leighton doing the World Championships, hopefully, for go-karting. Congratulations on that, Leighton. I know you have been progressing really nicely throughout the year, and however long you've been doing it for. Got yourself under some scouting. Nice, going to Spain to start racing at the start of next year. Now that hopefully all the travel restrictions and stuff lighten up, so you can get all of that underway. You can see Max really strong through the loop, did take the lead. Somehow got himself down to the track a little earlier than Fux as well, and was able to just pull away. You can see Max knowing the track nicely. You can see him edging the cart round onto the line he wanted to make sure he pulled across the curbs and nice and early to collect that boost. Through the corner, slightly tighter from Fuxtain, lines up before the clip of the curves, but Max just edging away, carrying the speed, nice and tidy. Now this is a reason I know Max picks this track. It's a little bit less cut dependent, down to your standard speed, carrying speed through the corners, and we do usually see Max doing very well here. Good application of the power, management of the car. You can see he just gets good traction away to just edge away slightly. A little bit more curb from Fuxtain, just sees him edge away, but Max gets a lovely landing high up on the bank platform. Both just taking the edge out of the jump. Max gets a little bit lower too, but Fuxtain got some nice landing boost there out of nowhere over the curbs. All I know, Leighton, is you'd be the sus one in any 1v1 on that game. Like, if they don't vote you out straight away, something's gone wrong. Nice and tidy over the jump. Max again carried really good speed through the loop, just edged away. Fuxtain having to take the chance to brake boost just to edge back into the lead. Max though really tidy through the corner again, avoids the barrier with lovely feathering, and you can see back up to pace and not losing anything to Fux. If anything, gained a touch to maybe a missed a brake boost from Fuxtain. Go Maxwinenweed. Nice landing, seemed to get a bit of that landing boost that Fux got before. And over the jump, little dab of the brakes, I believe that was, before the boost to shorten air time, and does so impressively, clearing that jump perfectly, limiting that air time. That will have shortened the distance Fuxtain had to pull away. Max, nice and smooth, takes the risk going straight up onto the boost, skips the final one, again I'm guessing just to lower the air time and get landed nice and soon. Gets down, pulls wide through the corner, carrying the pace. Fuxtain handles the pressure well, holds the lead. Only the best green and wine. Yeah, man, I agree. See, Landry. Fux really shortened the gap up through the loop again. It was close. That is a tight ass finish. That is as tight as a toiger, as it had become my catchphrase in the last tournament. I have been trying to save it a touch more, and I will be bringing it back in full force for future tournaments. Just have to put some of these things on the shelf from time to time and then relive it and let it gain some nostalgia. But that does take it to 6-1. That was a fantastic race. Fux able to hold off the pressure of Max after he did take the lead with that good brake boosting. That is 6-1. Fuxtain just seemed to slow up. Max carried that extra little bit of speed through the air, but just not enough to quite shorten the gap to allow him to take the lead. Yeah, that did get real intense there, Murder. Max carried a lot of speed through that loop line and down the hill. Just trying to check the stream back so I can let you know what it was between them in the end. It's being a little bit laggy. We are on to Green Machine. This is the final track. There was just over 0.2 between the two of them. Really nice stuff. Both in the 47s. Right then. Nice. Sorry for the notifications popping up on the screen. I had to turn them on to make sure I caught my invite earlier. Didn't quite have the same time to turn them off. Fuxtain, tidy, tight around the corner, pulls over the curbs, nice and smooth. Max clean behind him. Little dink of the horn. Takes a slightly lower line. You can see Fuxtain getting onto that boost nice and early, just edging and inching away. Max just pulled up in time so it didn't cause any real damage. Didn't lift the car up off the track. Took no extra air time. Nice line, straightens out for the exit. Tidy as can be. Lovely. Heavy on the brakes, pulls himself through the corner, feathering the throttle, now back on the power. Tidy again from Max, but Fux just cranking up the pressure, just edges off the edge of the jump there. Is it too much? He made it onto the track, but the car did take some airtime. That will have lost him some speed, but the boost will help pick that back up. You see Fux's smoke line is showing he was swinging a bit more aggressively right to left than Max. Max just edging out ever so slightly and pulling back on the downward slope, collecting the boost nice and smooth. Doesn't appear to be losing too much time to Fuxtain. The smoke trail's still there. If anything, maybe inched back a little bit more, having the higher revs initially. But Fux, good and aggressive, got all four wheels over the curb. And those nice and straight. Max a little bit more to the left. Fux just hit the platform, tried to edge the speed off Max. A fantastic sport. Would prefer to race with the playlist being over, knows he's got the chance. Team press has gone from 30 seconds to 20 seconds, by the way. Is that on FIFA? I'm guessing. They've lowered it. Players abusing it a little bit too much. Fuxtain, good landing, got that start of a wheelie. Through the cut. Are you not happy with it being lowered, Luke? You're enjoying the constant team press. Little tap of the horn as Max comes through the corner, just that touch wider than Fuxtain, but held the line nice and tidy. It just needs to go a bit higher over that metal line, Max, in the future. Just pull up after the corner, a little bit later than Fux did there. Just pull up above the metal line, then snap back down. Lag displaying for Fuxtain hung him up terribly, and Max does pull into the lead. That spinner section quite rough on the bottom of Fuxtain's car, but a really nice tube line. It sees him come back into the lead. Heavy on the brakes to pull through nice and tight. Fox just clipping the curbs again, inching away, extending the lead. Nice from Max, snaps back onto the ramp. And you can see him just closing up, guys, good speed over the jump. Did get good landing boost, and again closing up through the first loop. Really good and tidy and aggressive line from Max on this occasion. You could see that snap to the right before the first boost, and this time just a little bit cleaner, a little bit smoother, again suggesting that the lines are ever so slightly different. Fux did edge away on this occasion, but good speed from both of the guys. Fux hopefully going to make it up and over this time. 250.239 is the best lap with that mistake from Fux and the weight from Max. They're both up and over clean. Edges over the boost. Oh, he's gone too far. I think the nose is going to need to point down. The honk of the horn. Fux is going to return the favour. Really good to see. They're going to have a last lap race. I know Fuxtain well enough to know that he would not have wanted to take the win with Max having waited for him there just to pull it away and carry on. Would not have sat easy with the lad. So Max just avoids that final loop, not being 100% comfortable with that wall. Just nice and smooth, edging his speed up. Brushes the barrier ever so gently as he gets all four wheels over the curb. You can hear the engine notes sustaining and even reaching a higher pitch as he clips over the curbs again. Tidy, a little bit higher this time, and again just a touch higher, get all four wheels over Max. Don't be afraid of it. Tidy again, just pulls up to the left ever so slightly to get away from that flat platform at the bottom. Pulls through the loop in the tube. Fux ahead. Max is still able to see him with the bit between his teeth. Knows he needs to keep to his pace. See if there's potentially that mistake from Fuxtain to capitalise upon. Sort of 244.6966 again with that slight weight. Just edged that 10 seconds or so extra time on. Comes through it clean again. Does seem to gain time on the first and potentially the second loop as well. I believe he has gained time on the first two loops. Fux did seem to pull away on that one, but Max maybe matching the speed on this occasion, didn't lose out as much time on that final loop. Really close to the barrier, the lag did display him hitting it quite heavily. Fuxtain up and over, tidy. This time doesn't take the risk of shortening the gap. When did you arrange to 1v1 murder? I didn't see that in any chats. Unless you've been harassing him on TikTok. He's a very busy man. Nice and tidy. Coming on through. That does see it out. It's 7-1. Fuxtain does take the strong win, but I don't think Max has anything to be ashamed of. Fux is a strong enough competitor to put a lot of racers to a challenge. It wouldn't sit easy for anyone, knowing that they have Fuxtain as an opponent. He will be going forward to face Alex Heredia or the Heredia God, as his in-game name is. And I'll get them to put in their message once I've got the other one closed out. So in the next couple of minutes, I know Alex keen to try and arrange that for Sunday. There's the hee from Drip to maybe suggest he was hounding him a little touch on TikTok. Right then, where's this message? Seems to have disappeared. It really has. Okay. So fast now. Max enjoyed himself. Good luck against Alex. Max, as always, you are a fantastic sport. In the future. Oh dear. Next. GG's, guys. Letting me commentate. But ladies and gentlemen, unless there's anything I have missed, I do want to have a quick run over the lineup and time for Saturday. So the Barbats Cup. So we'll be commentating that slightly bigger lobby. I believe there's 12 racers. Will you let me scroll? There it is. So, on Saturday, okay, time still undefined. I will try and get that arranged. Set a time, and I will let you guys know that in the next stream, whoever does do it, me or Jack, let you know about that. But the team, well, not the team, participants for this are Snail, Foxtrot, Rezkio, Lazy, Sirod, Biz, Jojo, Crayon, Ninau, Spamel2, Clem Bundy, Check, Apex, Thomas, and Cherney, also Barbax himself. It is a very nice lineup, and I do look forward hugely to commentating upon that. Fingers are starting to burn, they're so cold. Man, you go get yourself next to a heater, get yourself all warmed up. Max, thank you very much, and same to you, Fuxtain. GG's, my guy. Alex saying Sunday 9 or 10 PM UK, he's on it. I'll put you two in your message now and let you get to that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much, and goodbye from me.